How are you guys doing? This is Extreme Foolishness TV. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness that goes on around you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell so that anytime I upload videos, you will be notified. As you guys know, this is Extreme Foolishness TV. It's a no-brainer. That's why you're here tuning in. And extreme foolishness not only happens in the United States. Today, we know that extreme foolishness happens all over the world. I'll be taking you to Nigeria to talk about extreme foolishness that I had to talk about. Otherwise, it would have been a sin against humanity. Remember when coronavirus hit? Many countries had a lockdown in place. Nigeria was no exception. When Nigerians were told to stay home, many countries donated money to buy food to be distributed to Nigerians. These food items are called palliatives by Nigerians. Why call them palliatives? I don't know. But I'm just going to keep it simple here because this is Extreme Foolishness TV. I'm going to call it food or palliatives, maybe to palliate your hunger. Anyway, a coalition against COVID, also known as COVID, was formed. The purpose of the coalition was to raise money from the private sector to buy food and supplies for Nigerians. More than $72 million was raised from companies like CNN, MTN, Citibank, Nestle, and KPMG. MTN is a multinational company in Nigeria. This was in May 2020. Unfortunately, the money was handed over to the Nigerian government, and the federal government had the money. We in turn gave the money to the state government to buy food to be distributed to citizens of their states. The state government led many people to believe that the food or palliatives had already been distributed to the people. Many of them were hungry because they were told to stay home. They couldn't work. Fast forward to October 2020. As a result of the end SARS protest that has been happening in Nigeria, many warehouses were discovered across the nation where food that many thought had been distributed were being hidden by the Nigerian government, a lot of state governments. Let's take Lagos. A warehouse filled with food items was discovered by the protesters. It is extreme foolishness that some group in the Nigerian media are referring to these protesters as looters. You can't loot what belongs to you. I call them archaeologists. Don't you think that's a better word? Because they were able to unearth and uncover hidden food items that rightfully belong to them. This warehouse was filled with so much food. It took hours to empty. People, you trust Nigerians. They didn't need a cart or an assisted device or, any kind of roller, buggy to move the food. They handled those big sacks of food like a G. They put it on their heads, on their backs, and cleaned out that warehouse. There was another warehouse in Calabar that was discovered that was also filled with food.
Look at this. Wickedness. Wickedness. COVID-19 palliative for Cross River State. The warehouse has been discovered. Look at this. Look at this. So much. Look at this. COVID-19 palliative. Look at this. COVID-19 palliatives. at this. People are packing.
In Kwara State, Nigeria, another warehouse was filled with food. Same thing as Jos, Plateau State.
This is a palliative they promised they are bringing. This is Plateau State, Jos. Today's date is 24th of October. This is what is happening in Jos City. This is what is happening in Jos City. This is Jos City. You can see the masses. Everybody wants to get food to eat. What?
A warehouse that housed food was stored. They were hiding food over there. Same thing with Osun State in Nigeria.
Seafood, le kota lo ni de wallahi le kota o e ma bo le kota o o ja yi po wallahi tallahi you no go better for una papa. Better for una papa.
Me open here. Carry me. Make them see me. I won't need that. I won't need that.
See where they store good. See
I mean, food was hidden and was discovered by the wonderful archaeologists. And these food items were clearly marked not for sale. It was like rice, noodles, spaghetti, oil, tomato paste, and the like. So I think it's extreme foolishness that the state government will store food and hide the food that was procured with donated funds. Most likely the food were probably stored so that they can be used to appease and bribe voters during elections. Or who knows, they may have been intended to be rebranded and resold. While the discovery of these warehouses was very embarrassing to state governments, many of them have not come out publicly to explain why food that was meant to be distributed were hidden in warehouses while millions of Nigerians were hungry because they couldn't work. And to those that came out to provide an explanation as to why the food was hidden, the explanations were extremely foolish. Let's take you to Osun State. The Osun Relief Committee said the food that was discovered was not hoarded, but was kept for official distribution, and that they were waiting for directions from the federal government on how to distribute the food items. Like, seriously? You think that makes sense to you? In other words, you're saying that the federal government gave you the food and they were still waiting on direction on how to distribute the food? This is extreme foolishness. How long do you have to wait for before you distribute the food? Also, just like the Trump administration was asked to disavow the Proud Boys, a white extremist group, the federal government of Nigeria disavowed the discovered items that was found in the warehouse in Lagos. The Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management, and Social Disaster disavowed the food items and said it has nothing to do with the food items in the Lagos warehouse. The Lagos state government also gave an extreme foolish reason for hiding the food items. The Lagos state government said it was rebagging the food items in order to account for each beneficiary that receives the items. That is extreme foolishness, Lagos state government. They were probably rebagging and rebranding the food items to resell or for electioneering. Man, these leaders, man, in Nigeria have a crazy mindset. I mean, this government officials, you know, we're hiding this food so that they can be distributed maybe during the next election to get people to vote for them. And this is extreme foolishness on steroids. I think extreme wickedness for hiding those food in the warehouse. Next time, any private corporation that wants to donate food should please give the people directly. Don't give this government officials, because you know what they're going to say. They're going to say we're rebranding. I think one government official said that please don't take the food because, they said they kept the food because some of the food are a fertilizer and have been chemically treated, and we don't want people to be harmed by eating the food. Like, duh, are you telling me that the people taking the food Do you not know the difference between food and chemicals or fertilizer? Are you serious? This is extreme foolishness on steroids. These guys are wicked. They should be ashamed of themselves for allowing people to go hungry while food was hidden in warehouses. And when they got busted, they start to give extreme foolishness reasons for hiding food. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Do you buy what the state government officials said? Do you think it's extreme foolishness? Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button and hit the bell. Let me know. As usual, please, please, please say no to extreme foolishness.